guys see it on camera, that kind of sucks. But it is so windy outside, and the amount of like debris and stuff over here is intense. Like, ugh, wow. Okay, so I drove all the way to Fort Worth. From where I live is about 30 minutes to get a doormat, because I wanted just like a plain one, because I'm gonna do it myself, which is coming soon, I promise. But I go to the restroom, because obviously been in the car for 30 fucking minutes. I go to the restroom, I get out of the restroom, and I'm like looking at the little bowl, because I just needed to like decompress for a second, and I'm looking at the little like bullseye section thing, and I all of a sudden realize, oh shit, where's your phone, Megan? Where's your phone? So I'm looking all in my purse, everything, can't find my phone. Freaking the fuck out. So I go in the bathroom, there's a lady in the stall, and I knock on the door, and she doesn't answer me, which, how freaking rude, one. Two, when I go in there, there's like the way the toilet paper was, you couldn't see where the little like trash can is for like, you know, feminine products. So I kid you the fuck not, I didn't see my phone. My phone was sitting on the little feminine product thing, but I don't see it, so I'm freaking out. So I go to guest services, there's people there and they're all busy, so like I have to wait like 5 minutes, which even is worse, right? And they're like, no one turned a phone in, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, so then I call it, nobody answers, of course, because obviously if you steal a phone, you're not gonna answer it, right? You know. So I'm freaking out like crazy, and I walk the whole store, and so I'm like, okay, let me go check in the bathroom. I go in the bathroom, and I'm doing like a thorough like look. I look through the trash cans in the front, because like, you know, somebody might have thrown it out, and it was on that little thing. So like literally like it was there. I'm just a dumbass. Oh god. But I got my doormat. It's over there somewhere. I'm going home now. I wish I could do a time lapse, but I don't know where I'm going, so I can't do one. But just know I'm on my way home now. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday morning, and I just wanted to kind of talk with y'all for a second. So, yeah, God, the day has just been crazy, honestly. It's Tuesday morning, and I feel like it should be Friday. Last night when I went to Target, mind you, Sunday and all of Monday, so yesterday, I was feeling super anxious, and I don't know why. I felt anxious all day, and it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, like it really did kind of suck, because, you know, I don't even know why I'm feeling anxious, I just do. And everything was taking me off, and I just didn't feel okay. So then last night I go to Target to go and get this doormat, because I'm doing a DIY very soon, and I needed just a plain doormat, like one with nothing on it. And for whatever reason, none of the Targets that are like near me, mind you, there's 100 Targets that are closer than this one, but none of them had this plain doormat. And in order to like ship it, it would have cost a lot more than it was worth, so I didn't want to do that. So I just ordered it online, and all I had to do was go pick it up. So I had to drive 30 minutes to go pick this doormat up, which was fine. I knew that going into it. I didn't have to order it. I could have waited. I probably could have just nixed the DIY, but I wanted to do it. So I drive this 30 minutes. I get over to the area that it's at, and all of the exits and everything to get off on to get to this Target are closed. They're all closed, and I freaked out, not gonna lie. Like especially because like the area that I was in, it's all under construction, it's dark, there's not a lot of cars on the road. On top of all of that, it's also super windy, like to the point where like I can feel my car trying to move. So I'm trying to, you know, pay attention to the road, and I'm trying to, you know, not get my car veered off, but all the exits are closed. So originally I could have just gone to this Target and I wouldn't have never had to have driven through downtown. But because of the fact that Target, all the exits were closed, I ended up having to drive right through downtown Fort Worth, which isn't as bad as Dallas, of course, but it's still pretty busy. And if you ever, like, in most downtown areas it's like this, it's super confusing. All the streets are weird. Some streets are one ways, and it's just confusing, right? And there's all these, and like especially in Fort Worth, I noticed this. I don't know if like this is everywhere, but like the streets are so like there's like a stoplight like every like not even mile. And so because of that fact, it's very confusing. And when you're trying to like drive and pay attention to the road and look at a GPS, you know, it's very easy to get lost. Thankfully, I only got turned around one time, but I'm not gonna lie, that totally freaked me out because I had to go like in a really dark area. So I get to this Target, I get inside, I had to go to the restroom like nobody's business. So I go to the restroom, I sit down, do my business, whatever. Typically, whenever I do this, I always put my phone like on top of the toilet paper, like roll, you know, like, you know, that has toilet paper in it. So I always just like put my phone on there, and then I grab it when I leave, or I put it in my bag or whatever. And this time, instead of putting it there, they had like the little trash cans next to it for like feminine products. I put it on top of there, and I left it because I didn't see it. So I wash my hands, I get out of the restroom, I go and I'm looking at the like dollar spot, and I'm about to go, didn't see anything that I really like could live without. So then I'm gonna go get whatever else I needed, the paint for the doormat and the sponges, which I didn't get. And I realized I don't have my phone. And of course, because obviously I use it for social media, I freaked out. So I freak out and I'm like, oh crap. So I go back to the bathroom and there's a lady in the stall where I had just been, you know, so I'm like, oh crap. So I knock on the door, I'm like, ma'am, was there a phone in there? And she doesn't respond, you know, so I'm like, oh great. Like, she's not gonna respond to me because either A, she's gonna take the phone, or, you know, you just don't know, right? But I try to think positive, like, okay, maybe someone turned it in. Well, so she gets out of the bathroom, I look, like, and she gave me a really dirty look because I like looked to the bathroom right after her. But I looked and there was no phone because I didn't see it. So then I go to customer service and they're busy, so I have to wait like 5 minutes, which gave me more anxiety than anything else. So finally they you know, they talk. They're like, ma'am, what, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I say, like, hey, did someone turn a phone in? And they're like, no, no one turned a phone in, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh, great. So they let me call my phone. I call my phone, no one answers. And I'm like, great. So at this point, I am full on panic attack. And when I say, like, full on panic attack, like, I'm talking, like, I started to feel like I was going to pass out. Like panic attack. And I know that it seems stupid, like it's just my phone, but like I just had, it was everything on top of it that caused it. And so just full on panic attack. My chest was like, I was almost at the point of hyperventilating. So I call the phone and I try to like calm down, like I try not to freak out about it, because obviously it's just a phone, you know, off, whatever. Okay, so I go back in the restroom and I'm like, okay, no one's in there. Let me look one more time. I looked in the trash can at the front of the door, I looked in the trash can at the back of the restroom, and then I looked in the stall I had been in, and I looked a little bit thorougher, and guess what? It was literally just sitting on the little trash can. And in that moment I felt like really okay. Like I was like, okay, like it's not this big of a deal. Granted, I'm still like neon red. My chest is all broke out in hives. I literally look crazy. And then I still have to go pick up my like online order. So I get back in the car and my phone's like 10%. I'm like, okay, let me just plug it in. Well, of course, my charger has a short, so it doesn't charge. Well, it does charge it, but you have to charge it at like an angle. It's like, let me add to the list of things that aren't going okay. On top of it, it's also 100 times more windy than it was 30 minutes ago when I went to Target, and the temperature has dropped about 10 degrees. So that's great. And as I'm driving out of there, it starts to pour rain. So now I have to drive all the way back through downtown, and it's pouring rain. So that was great. I can't see. It's dark on top of everything else. Like, and it's dark and I can't see. So I'm not gonna lie, like I freaked out. I was not in the best place. I will say that like after that, I was pretty much okay. I just was very like shooken. But yeah, and so, and that whole experience just like really is I'm trying to like get away from it and like not let it bother me, because like it shouldn't bother me. It just shouldn't, but it does. And I hate that. I hate that it bothers me so much. But and it's not just the one thing, it's a lot of different things adding up to it. And I don't know. And like, this is not what I wanted my first week of Vlogmas to be like. I didn't want, but like, this is real life, and it's like today I was supposed to get up and film a video, and I could not get myself to, and it really sucked. It really sucks. And I know people are gonna say, don't be so hard on yourself, but it's like, I couldn't even get up and film a video today, and it's like, I just, like, I'm not in the right mindset, right? And that's why I can't film a video, is because I can't film a video in this mindset. The video won't be good, and I know that, so I don't film a video, because obviously I'm not going to film a video in a wrong mindset and be but and it's just little things. It's my apartment's a mess, but like, I don't have time to clean it because I constantly have to do something, and it's it's just one thing after another the last couple of days, and I feel like I'm not, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm okay, and it sucks. Like, it really sucks, having anxiety and having this like overwhelming like sense of like anxiety, and a lot of it is caused by me not sleeping very much. But I don't sleep, like, I just genuinely, like, I don't get good sleep, and so that doesn't help anything, of course. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I feel a little bit better now that I've vented everything out, but I just wanted to kind of come on in here and say, this is my life, and sometimes my days just, they're not okay. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Because, Lord, if we were all okay all the time, it just wouldn't work, You have to have some bad to have some good. So here's my bad. Take with it what you want. I'm human, just like the rest of y'all.